Hey guys, welcome back to Hypertora. I've got my Sci-Fan block here for July. Considering how delayed shipments have been lately and how long when they've actually been dispatched, it's actually taken some of these boxes to get to me. This has arrived reasonably quickly. I think it was only shipped 8-9 days ago, so I'm quite surprised to have seen this morning. I received my nerd block as well for July, which is quite nice. I'm yet to receive any shipping notification for Gamer Block. I don't know if that's going to come. The company seems to be in trouble. Their website's under maintenance, and it's been under maintenance for about 6 days now. So it's very 50-50. This box seems rather overfilled, and it's got 2 shipping labels on it. So I'm expecting that's maybe because of the extra weight. I'm hoping it's not because they've got different tracking codes on it. So I'm hoping it's not because they've gone and stuck my Gamer Block code on there for anything malicious. But otherwise, I'll have to try and do a chargeback on that if I'm not actually able to get that back. But before I open this up, somebody suggested that I do a competition because I've been getting a lot of repeats in these boxes with the issues that Nerdblock have been having. So you can win these. All you have to do to win them is go down to the description below and find the link to the competition page. Just fill in the information. You can do extra things to try and win extra entries. And then the draw will be held at the 31st of August. And at some point then, it will randomly choose someone. That's at midnight on the 31st of August, UK time. So plenty of time to fill that in if you want to try and win those. I may even chuck in a few extra items depending on how many other repeats I have between my boxes. But nonetheless, let's open this up and see what's inside. I want to see what state this box is in, considering it's slightly overfilled. And they promised to try and make up for the delayed boxes, though when they sent that email they didn't say that we were all going to be getting repeat items in our delayed boxes. But there, so that's what we got in there so far. I can't quite tell if there's any repeats in there. So I open this up a bit more. So let's start off with this. So we have something Star Wars related. We got a Death Trooper coin bank. So for me, I think this definitely isn't a repeat. I don't think we've had this Stormtrooper Rogue One coin bank yet. So this seems to be new. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I've had this in my Sci-Fan block. So that's reasonably interesting. I'm not sure if we did have a coin bank of some sort, but just wasn't this kind of Stormtrooper. So that's a nice little start. We do have a 4-pack of buttons. These do look familiar, so I'm not sure if this is a repeat, if I've had this before or not. Rather 50-50. We have some coasters. Now, again, these might be new, or these might not be new. I cannot remember if I've had these coasters before, because we've had coasters in boxes before. It's hard to tell and remember sometimes whether I've had those particular coasters. We've got a Star Wars lanyard. I think this is new, with a little kind of keychain style thing on the end there. I never tend to do too much with these. These are great when you go into events. They're not so great for like normal IDs. They're great to maybe take the plastic off and put your proper ID card stuff onto. But otherwise, lanyards aren't always that great. What do we have here? So we've got a vinyl figure for Ghostbusters. It says Nerdblock on it. I don't know if this was meant to be stock from Nerdblock instead of the Sci-Fan block that we've actually received. It's Vinnie Mate, so that's, I don't think we've had this before. It's Sly and Dre. So I think that's a new item for me. So luckily not a repeat. It's quite nice. It's a fair bit of value in that box. Little figurine. When we've had all these repeats, it's quite good. What else do we have? We have a Ghostbusters Edition Spirit Guide. This I think is not a repeat either. I don't remember having this before. So that's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. The Bogeyman, the Collectors, Raw. So that's a nice guide with all different spirits and ghosts and stuff in it. All those different stories and things that you hear about. So that's a nice little book actually. Something that might be worth reading. Then we've got a Back to the Future, I'd say luggage tag, because it's got details on the back for putting your name and address and telephone number. This is a repeat. I've had this before. Maybe it's quite useful to have a second one of these if you've got 2 pairs of luggage, but getting a repeat in a box is a bit unexcusable for a subscription box, so it's a bit of a shame. We've got a magnetic clip. I don't think we've had this clip in particular before. We've had clips before. I don't think we've had this one. So that's something different and interesting. We got some Futurama socks. I think they're one size fits all style. I think we've had these before. They look very familiar, as well as the fabric. I recognise these. They're nice socks. I think they don't have a heel on them, which I find particularly weird. I think it was my first pair of socks not to have a heel on. And then finally we have a t-shirt which looks new, so I don't think I've had this one before. So I'm doing well with t-shirts. The repeat t-shirt I had in Arcade Block was one of 3 that they did that month, so luckily I got a different one. So this has the dark side on it. I don't think that's referring to Star Wars. I think it's referring to something else. I'm not entirely sure what. Or it could be referring to a crossover between something. I'm not entirely sure what it is. If you do know, let me know down in the comments below. It'll be interesting to find out if that is Star Wars or if it's a reference to something else. But yeah, that's everything inside this box. Obviously, I think everyone's getting different things now. I've had a variety of a few repeats in this box. Not as many as the Sci-Fi block I opened up for June. Definitely more things in here to try and sort of make up, but they could be just shifting stock for when they possibly go out of business. But please do comment down below. Let me know what you think of everything that's going on with their block. Let me know what you think of these items. Please do hit the like button down in the bottom corner as well if you enjoyed the video. Please do hit the subscribe button down below if you're not already subscribed as well. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.